Hello guys, welcome once again. In this video I will show you how to make a chat application with the help of your C# Windows Form application. So for demonstration I have made this chat application which two clients can use. So I have two forms, one as a client 1 and one as client 2, and when I want to send text from here, I can send text from here and it appears on the next uh, client. So right here also, and now it appears on the client 1. So by using this application, two client can talk to each other in a network. If they are connected to the network, then they can chat each other. So let's see how I made this chat application. First of all, I created a new project, and which is a Windows Form application, and I name it as chat client app, for example, and then click OK. And here I have a form. Now in here I have to take some of the component for IP addresses and all these things. So what I will do is, first of all, I will take two group boxes, and then I will take text boxes 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth one at the bottom. Then I take a list box in which I will show the list. Then I will take two buttons, one for starting the connection and other for sending the message. Okay, and I take labels to give labels. So I have 4 labels. Now I will change the text and the name of these text boxes, and by the meantime I will pause the video because it will take time, and I will just demonstrate all the things after that. So I renamed all of my labels and text boxes and buttons also. So first group box I name it as client 1, and second group box I name it as client 2. Then I name the labels as IP and port for client 1 and client 2. Then for client 1 text box for IP, I name it as this text local IP, like this. Okay, and for the port for client 1, this is a port, so I name it as text local port. In the same way, for the client 2 IP text box, I name it as text friends IP, and the port for client 2 text box name is text friends port. Now the list box, which will contain our message, its name is list message. Okay, and the text box in which we will type and send our message, its name is text message. Okay, and I just change the caption of these buttons. One, this is for start and this is for sending the message. So now my form looks like this. So just change these text box names and message box names according to your convenience. Now we will go to the code section of this form. So first of all, at the top of your program, you need to import some namespaces, which are these. So import using system.net and using system.net.sockets. These two namespaces you need to import. Then just go inside your method here above this public form1, and here we will declare some variables. So declare these three variables. One is a socket variable, so write socket skt, give it a variable name, and endpoint. So I declared one local endpoint and one remote endpoint, so ep local and ep remote. Then I will go to the form initialization method, where my form initialize component method is there, right here, and in between this method here, just below the initialize component method, I write my initialize component method, which I want to initialize at the runtime. So just below your initialize component, write this skt, which is socket variable, is equal to new socket, and inside the bracket of this socket function, it takes three arguments. One is address family, so we are going to use inter network address family, comma socket type, so we are going to use socket type dgram, datagram. So write this socket type dot dgram, comma protocol type, we are using protocol type UDP. Okay, so just write this, and in the next line just copy this variable socket dot set socket options, and in the bracket pass once again three variables. One is socket option label dot socket, comma socket option name, reuse address, and third argument will be true. So just add these two lines in your initialize component, wherever your initialize component method is there, just below that. Okay, now when I run the program, it looks like this, and here I need to enter the IP addresses. So because I'm making this app on one computer, so I need to know the IP address of my computer, or local IP address, right? So instead of typing something like 192 dot something, it's better to know the IP address by some program, so you don't need to go to the start command and you need to type something to know your IP address. So now I will make a method which will directly return IP addresses to these text boxes, so you don't need to worry about the IP addresses which are local IP addresses. So just below your form public form method here, I will make a method, new method. So name this method as this private string. So this method will return string, and the name of this method is get local IP. Okay, which will return string. So string it will return IP address, local IP address, in the form of string, which we can set in the text boxes, right?